So the commitments are what one would term to be binding, and these are made by the developed economies who have the lion's share of the historical responsibility for the emissions. Okay? So what the major emitting economies such as Brazil, China, and India, they are taking actions, national actions, and they are taking very significant actions. For example, China has some of the most progressive clean energy legislation in the world. They're taking action to reduce their energy intensity by 20%. That's the amount of energy per unit of economic output by 20% in just 5 years. So these are significant. So say instead of China increasing at 8 or 10% a year, they might be increasing at 4 or 5% a year for the next 10 or 15 years. Now the scale of reductions, when I said that the developed economies are here and the developing economies are here, we're talking about countries like the US, European countries, Japan need to reduce their emissions 80% by 2050, by mid-century.
Can they do that?
They can do that, okay? And the way they do that is actually shifting to a renewable economy, shifting to figuring out ways to reduce the amount of carbon in energy sources. We're talking about 40 years, which is a long time. And the discussion now is really, everyone agrees on these long-term targets, okay? But it's who takes the next step. What is a target in 10 years?